There are a variety of ways to entertain. In a small town such as Quinter, sports are a large aspect of life. Quinter's cross-country team recently acquired a state championship. Their team is led by Coach Edward Mentz, who has a vast knowledge of the sport.
I ran in high school, and then I've been coaching since 2009. So I've been, 13? This is my 13th year. So I ran.
Since he moved to Quinter from Wheatland Grinnell in 2017 as a coach and teacher, Mr. Mentz has done nothing but improve the cross-country experience. Many members of the team enjoyed their cross-country tenure. Ex-runner Gus Bridges had this to say about his time on the team.
I really did enjoy it. It was a great team bonding scenario, I guess. It always seemed like the team was bought in the entire season, and that really showed in our success throughout the season.
Gus mentioned that the team had seen some success throughout the 2021 season. This is because the girls achieved a first-place title at state with only 4 runners. The boys fell short of first place because of another team, Meade. However, something happened that would change the course of the next season.
We got second last year, and Meade beat us. And they had everyone coming back, plus a few, since the school split off, and then they combined with them. And then they ended up moving into 2A, we found out, towards the end of the year.
Okay.
So we pretty much knew at that point.
The way that the team was last year, we were really good runners the way that it was, and other than me and one other, the team didn't lose any runners from the transition between last year and this year. So a lot of the good talent stayed, and the freshman class this year really brought in some good runners.
We were fortunate that we were ranked all year, so for the boys and girls. But yeah, the boys felt they got in third 2 years ago, second last year at state, and so coming in this year when we found out that the team that beat us last year moved to 2A, they had a pretty good feeling that if they kept the status quo that they could do it. And so without being too, non-humble, if that's really a word, I think they really felt that they had a good shot at winning.
A sports season is full of unpredictable hardships, happy times, and sad moments. Coaches and runners alike experience challenges related to their duties. With each challenge, a solution will be synthesized.
The hardest part of our season this year was probably something we couldn't control, and that was weather. We had a meet where we had 100 degrees and we had to shorten the meet. We had a meet canceled because of weather. And then we had one where it was under 60 degrees. It was under that, all within 3 weeks. And then at league, it rained on the boys. We had an hour delay. So I would say weather was our biggest obstacle.
Getting in shape. Didn't train much over the summer. Probably should have.
The problems a coach faces are vastly different compared to the runners, but they are still roadblocks in the street of success.
I changed how much I trained over the weekends. I feel like I could have got a lot better time if I would have trained better over the weekends. And do 2-a-days more often. We did them some, but towards the end of the year we kind of stopped.
I think coaches reflect a lot, and that helps you learn. So I wouldn't really necessarily change it, because then I don't know that it would result in the same outcomes that we got, which was pretty positive. I think if I had anything to maybe add to this season, I think I would probably spend more time reflecting. I've got 2 seniors that when I came here 6 years ago, they're both coming into 7th graders. So I've never not had distance running without Matthew and Leah. So I think understanding that 6 years can go by faster than you can expect, I think I would take a little more time to smell the roses, if you will.
The season has concluded, but the success has remained. A cross-country state championship is a badge of honor to be worn with pride. A victory such as this is a respectable endeavor, to be sure.